Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. So this tutorial is a continuation of our introduction to statistics for machine learning series. So in this tutorial, we're going to go over deviation. So in the last tutorial, we looked at range, right, which is the difference between the max value and the mean value of the data set. So in this tutorial, we'll look at range, deviation, and deviation is just the difference between the observed value and the estimate of location. So it's also called error or residue, right? A residual. So it's just for example, we can calculate the deviation from the mean. So you can calculate take the value and then you minus it from the mean. So you can calculate deviation from the mean, deviation from the median, and stuff like that. So let's get started. So as usual, make sure that you have your Jupyter notebook opened and your environment is activated, and then you type in Jupyter space Jupyter space and then notebook. This will open your Jupyter notebook for you. So you can just go there and you look at this port, and then you can create a new folder here. So you can create a new folder, and you're simply going to call this folder deviation, because you're going to be using it to calculate deviation. So we just call it deviation. So this is deviation, and then in here you need to import a few libraries. So you're going to import Numpy again, so numeric Python. We're going to import it as a np, and then we can run that. So let's go ahead and create a simple data set. So we just call it data, give it a variable, we call it data, and in this variable we're going to store an arrange. We're going to create an array, a numpy array, using the arrange method. So you can give it from numbers between from 20 to 200 with steps of 4. Okay, so we can print out data, and then we can have those number right here. So we can check the length of that data by using length, and then we have the length of the data. So the length of the data is a 45, meaning that there are 45 numbers in here. So let's go ahead and actually calculate the mean of this number. So you can calculate the mean. You can just go data dot mean, and then we can store this in here. You can go, let's use this way, numpy dot mean, and then this way, and then in here you need to pass in the data. Want to calculate the mean of that data, and then you can call it a mean, and then we can store it in there. Then you can simply print mean, and you have the mean to be 108. So now that we have the mean, let's go ahead and see how we can actually calculate the deviation. So the deviation from the mean, which is just the each value minus the minus it from the mean of that whole data set, so of that sample data set or the population data set. So to calculate, we just call it deviation, and this would just be equals to the data minus the mean. So this is where one of the powers of numpy comes in play. So what this is going to do, an element wise operation. So it's going to take each element in here and minus the mean from it, right? So it's going to take 20 minus 108, 24 minus 108. We don't have to write any complicated loops or stuff like that. If you're not a loopist, it's fine. I'll probably look at loops in the future. So that's one of the main powers of numpy. If you are new to programming, you might not really understand this, but if you know programming, you might really you'll start really appreciating numpy at this point. So we can go ahead and actually do the deviation, and then we can run that. You can see this is all the deviation. So 20 minus this, you get this, which is minus 88, and you can see all that deviation right there. So that's how we can calculate deviation, and you can also find the sum of this. So you can go numpy dot sum, and you can pass in deviation, so you can get the deviation. So you can run that. You can see we got 0. So the deviation of this data set actually equals back to 0. Okay, so that's all about deviation and how we can calculate deviation using numpy. Okay, so thanks you guys for watching. If you like this tutorial, again please subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hate the video, give it a thumbs down, and let us know in the comment section what you like about the video or what you dislike about the video. Leave feedbacks on how I can improve this set of series, so that you guys can benefit mostly from this set of tutorials. Again, if you are new to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button. This channel is all about data science and machine learning, Python, and programming stuff in general. So please give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so that you can be the first to be updated on to get the notification when I upload the next tutorial. So the next tutorial will look at variance and the standard deviation in using pandas or numpy. Okay, so thanks guys for watching. Please see you in the next tutorial. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.